What's going on, family and friends? I appreciate you watching. This is another episode of My Thoughts Uncut. Today we're going to talk about a Florida man who was out on bail for just $9,500 for attempted grape. Yes, attempted grape. We're going to check this video out and see how the hell this happened. Let's take a look.
Tonight, this 23-year-old man is in jail accused of trying to rape and strangle a woman on a trail in Orange County. This happened in July on the Little Econ Greenway.
The woman attacked from behind near Yates Road. She was able to escape, though. West News' Gail Pascal Brown is live outside of the sheriff's office tonight. And Gail, this was obviously a scary situation for a lot of people who run on that trail every day.
No doubt. Working on a tip, looking at surveillance video and talking to witnesses, the Sheriff's Department Sex Crimes Unit was able to make an arrest. He is 23-year-old Jacoby Tillman. He is charged with attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, and false imprisonment. Now, he was arrested today and taken to the Orange County Jail. Orange County Sheriff's investigators say Jacoby Tillman attacked a woman from behind while she was running on the Little Econ Greenway near Yates Road on July 25th of this year. Runners and walkers we spoke to say you have to be careful.
Anything can happen at any time, so it's always good to walk with a partner, walk with a friend.
The victim said she went for a run alone around 8 a.m. She said once she got halfway through the run and returned to her car, she noticed an unknown man behind her. Moments later, she said he grabbed her and wrapped both arms around her neck, choking her, causing her to see stars. The report says she blacked out, and when the victim woke up, she was still face down and realized that her shorts and underwear were not on anymore. Detectives also looked at some video surveillance time-stamped around 9:05 of a man described by one of the witnesses throwing the victim's clothes over this fence at this Winter Park Auto Exchange business. Here, the suspect is seen going in and outside of a building wearing a white tank top, blue shorts, and black slides.
When we walk, we don't have nothing in our ears to watch each other's back in case one goes to the restroom. You know, you always have your ears open just in case anybody tries to sneak up behind you.
According to the arrest report, investigators spoke with Jacoby Tillman's girlfriend, who he lived with, and she asked him what really happened. He said, "I didn't rape the lady. I was trying to kill the lady." She asked him why, and he said, "Because I wanted to know what it was like to choke someone out." She said this was not.
This evil man said, no, I didn't grape her. I tried to kill her because I just wanted to see how it felt. This can't be his first offense on attacking and terrorizing women in the community. This can't be his first offense because you escalate to that. Oh, this guy's crazy.
A surprise to her because a few weeks earlier, she and Jacoby got into an altercation where he choked her to the point where she passed out.
So his girlfriend asked him, what?
Out. She said this was not a surprise. I wanted to know.
This is what he said to his girlfriend about him wanting to know how it felt to kill. And she wasn't shocked because
what it was like to choke someone out. She said this was not a.
That wasn't a shock to her because he tried to do that to her. He choked out his girlfriend and she still stayed with him. Like, and then she just, what? This is not like a normal conversation you have with your boyfriend. Like, why didn't you try to grape her? Oh, I didn't want to. I wanted to kill her. Like, and then like, what? This is why we need people like him off the streets. And people always saying, oh, it's too much policing. No, it's not enough policing. Things like this happen. That poor woman is terrorized for the rest of her life.
A surprise to her because a few weeks earlier, she and Jacoby got into an altercation where he choked her to the point where she passed out. Now, the arrest report also says that the girlfriend got a text message today by mistake from Tillman's mother, telling him to get a boarding pass from Delta Airlines to catch a flight tomorrow to Texas.
His mom is trying to provide an escape route for her son, knowing he's doing this to women. As a woman, I don't care if that's her son. Your son is terrorizing and raping and assaulting women. This is not his second victim. His first victim, well, I don't even know if his girlfriend's his first victim, but this is clearly not his second victim. He's had more victims. Let's look at another video. This is ridiculous.
Pretrial detention,
What
attempting to put that guy, Jacoby Vontrell Tillman, accused of trying to rape a woman on a Florida trail. Prosecutors.
Attempted first-degree murder, attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, battery, one prior battery. Look at that.
Want to put him back in custody.
Yeah, despite having a criminal history, he was released on just $9,500 bond, less than 48 hours after being arrested.
$9,500 bond this guy received after burglary of conveyance, carrying a concealed firearm, delinquent in possession of weapon. October 19th, and this is last year, battery grabbed and groped female jogger from behind. That's what we just saw. Aggravated battery, tackled and stabbed man he believed had robbed him. This dude's a menace.
Arrested. He is expected to appear in court today.
Here with us now is Florida Senator Ashley Moody. Senator Moody, why was this bail so low, especially in a tough on crime state like Florida?
Yeah, like what is Florida doing?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't add up. I can tell you the sheriff of that county is incensed. The people of that county cannot believe a judge would let a person like this out. Look, bond and detention decisions are generally based on two things. Is this person a danger to the community? Can we guarantee they're not going to hurt other people? And can we guarantee they'll show back
for you guys so
up
you can see? Okay, there you go. Look, July 25th. This is the woman he attacked on Little Econ Trail. And then from then on, July to October, I guess he goes on a run, which I'm pretty sure his mother helped him and his girlfriend. October 10th, he's arrested. October 12th, the judge sets the bond for $9,500. You see, I'm bringing Florida up here and holding them accountable because, look, they are a red state. They are conservative, just like me. But no, this is a huge mistake. $9,500 on a bond for someone who's been terrorizing women, and then they finally.
Court, you're generally looking at those two things. I can tell you as a former prosecutor and judge myself, those are the things that it boils down to. And if you have a person like this who is accused of sexual battery, harming someone, I mean, the details of this case are incredible. Grabbed a woman, she was jogging, allegedly assaulted her. He's been in prison, and when they were looking for him, his mother was arranging for him to fly out of the state and get.
His mom needs to be arrested. There has to be some kind of law, aiding and abetting. At least that she attempted to. Like, now you see why this guy is the way he is. His mom's an enabler. I didn't hear anything about his dad. Probably don't have a dad. Dad probably not in his life. Typical. Just no father figure. And his mom is just letting him do whatever.
Out of Dodge. This is the example of a person that should be locked up and not a danger to the community. So I think you have a lot of people scratching their heads, and they're going to have a lot of answering to do. Certainly the judge that made this decision is going to be highly scrutinized now.
Senator, what he said was, I didn't rape the lady. Instead, I was trying to kill the lady. And when asked why, he said he wanted to know what it was like to choke someone out.
That's just like, This is what the judge heard. The judge heard this. So if the judge heard this in the testimony and everything, how there's evidence he said this. Why is he even getting bond? He admit we're gonna look at another video where they actually show that the judge reversed the decision.
Before we let you go, the suspect accused of attempting to rape and murder a jogger on a Florida trail just had his bond revoked after he posted a video on social media that the judge said was meant to intimidate a witness. That, of course, violates the conditions of his release. That's not the story here. The story is this guy who was charged with attempted murder was out on a $9,500 bond in the first place. How did we even get to this point, Josh?
I have no idea. I mean, I understand things slipping through the cracks, but are you telling me that a prosecutor didn't speak up? The judge wasn't aware of what he was charged with? I just don't understand the circumstances that could lead to someone who, by the way, has a violent criminal history. They now want to charge him as a repeat criminal offender because he's committed.
Look, they all talk about let's protect women, but why doesn't this occur? Why isn't this being shown as much as it's shown on Fox News? And Fox News is conservative, yet they are holding Florida accountable, just like I am by presenting this video to you guys, family. So why isn't CNN, ABC, CBS, why are MSNBC or whatever the name, MS Now, whatever it is now, why aren't they having this on their stations? Why isn't the activists, the black activists, protesting about this shouldn't be going on in the community? Why aren't they holding this black man accountable and his mom for trying to aid and abet him, trying to make him escape so he can just terrorize other parts of the world or US? Why? You don't hear this from them. All you hear is race baiting. But when all these crimes happen, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and also like, subscribe again for that YouTube algorithm. Have a good one. Peace.